Hi guys, this is my Mousey man, and we're going to do a little lunging. We did some lunging a couple days ago. I videotaped it. Back up. Whoa. And I started making the video this morning, but yeah, it has a little ways to go. So I just thought we'd do a live video and see. Hopefully he won't be too bad. He can be a little stinker sometimes, but I have the cones set up like I did in the last video. I just lunged Wimpy, and now he has a thing about when he goes past something. See, he needs to get some energy out. When he goes past something, I won't be surprised if he tries to like kick at the cones or whatever. So this should be interesting. This is live, bloopers and all. Hopefully it won't be too bad though. So yeah, let's come over here. Whoa. Back, 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 back. Whoa. Yeah, he can be a handful sometimes. But we haven't really done anything in the last 3 years. We've lunged him maybe, whoa, hey, a handful of times. Back. Back. Whoa. Walk. We had our moments when we lunged the other day, but he actually really didn't do too bad. He has the cutest little jog too, little Western pleasure jog. So he's noticing the cones. Stay up. Jog. Jog. Come on. Good boy. Stay out. 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 Good boy. No, keep going. Jog. Out. 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 Walk. Good boy. Reverse. Good boy. No, walk. Walk. Good boy. Out. Jog. Jog. Get out. Out. Jog. Come on. Good boy. Out. Out. Jog. walk. Good boy. Whoa. Whoa. No, no. He was ready to change directions. Whoa. Okay, good boy. Let's go check the camera. Now that was so good compared to 2 days ago. The start. We ended that way 2 days ago. Oh, hi. Thank you. We ended that way our session 2 days ago, but it did not start out that way. He would have kicked at the cones going by and balked. He's kind of a little stinker, but yeah. And he's usually that way the first time. So I'm happy with that right there, but I'm going to ask him to canter. And yeah, we haven't gotten that down. We haven't done a whole lot of cantering. So he doesn't go right into it. He kind of takes a little bit, but how is he so calm doing that? Oh, thank you, Susan. Well, it's, like I said, I haven't done much with him in the last 3 years, but I used to do a lot of lunging with him and stuff. And yeah, I think just breathing, my breathing, I was talking about that on my last video that I just did a little bit ago with my appy. Yeah, I just try to, once he's calm, let's see. I would like to, no one else. So my horse, does he live here by himself? I have 4 horses, and he's my youngest. But yeah, my last live video I was talking about my appy, and he didn't used to be that slow and calm either. But yeah, you get connected with him, and I'm a fitness trainer, and I connect with my clients through their breaths when they're training and stuff, and I kind of try to do the same with my horses. 2 days ago when I lunged him, he was a little friskier when we started, and I just kind of let him work some of that out, and then I just try to breathe and keep my energy and my breath relaxed and calm. I try to feel every stride that he's doing, and yeah, then he just kind of relaxes and kind of locks into it like my appy does. And then my Chancy boy, he does that too. So now, that's just with the jog with him. We're going to go try the lope. That's going to be a different story. Although when we did lunge 2 days ago, his lope did end pretty good, so we'll see. But he's just a busybody. Yes, they do. Susan said horses connect with us on many levels. They do. And it takes us being in the present. You know, your mind can't be someplace else. So when I lunge or ride, I don't really talk a lot. I don't like to talk to them. Some people do. Some people like to talk to their horses when they ride. I don't, because it messes up my breath and my breathing, and I just sit there, and they can feel if your energy's with them or not. You don't have to talk to them, and I think you can calm them through your breath. And yeah, they do. They help us to ground ourselves, and they teach us to be in the present. They live in the present, and they teach us to be in the present and be with them. Yes, they're very beautiful souls, especially this one. Look at that face. He's just a little goofball. The left side, she's calm. The right side, she's not. How can I fix that? I think they're always going to have one side that's better than the other and more calm and relaxed. In my quit, let go. In my live that I just did with my appy, we were a little rusty, and back up. We were a little rusty, and he was a little calmer and better to one way than the other. And I think to the right, he dropped his head a little bit more. It could just be that your horse is stiffer that way, so maybe doing lateral flexion. You can do it from the ground. You know, that's where you make them reach around this way. Come here. And just kind of like stretch out their necks. You do each side, because their headsets and the vertical comes from having good lateral flexion and just good bend in their body. Sometimes when they're faster one way and not as calm, it's because they're not like really bending the right way. So you might need to pay attention if the nose is turned to the outside, if you're lunging or riding. Say if you're going to, now this is going to be the opposite to you guys. So if you're going to the left, whichever way you're going in a circle, riding or on the ground, if their nose is to the outside, they're not on the correct arc, that will make them go faster too, because they're pushing to the inside. So maybe just pay attention to that. Pay attention to, stop it. Sorry about that. He's just getting away with too much here. Because my focus isn't on him, my focus is here. But pay attention to see if they're doing something different one way than the other. So they're a better way if they're doing something different that way than they are to the other way. Try to get them to do the same thing to the way that they're not being as calm. But I think a lot of times it's just because of stiffness. Yes, thank you. Oh, I missed a comment here. Shoot. Oh, because they are my two dream pets to have. Yeah, because usually, like, if they're stiff one way, that could make them not feel as calm, because they just it might hurt more that way, or just be more uncomfortable. So, you know how you feel when you're uncomfortable. It makes you can't really relax, that much when you're uncomfortable. So it could just be that. And then it's just, I think, our job to help them to make their stiffer side more flexible. And then that helps them to have more balance too. Because if they're stiffer on one side than the other, they're not going to have good balance. And if they don't have good balance, they can't carry themselves. And when they can go slow like that and carry themselves, because that's like, he's going slow on his own and he's carrying himself. I'm not like on him, holding him, making him go that slow. I think he's pretty balanced, and I think even at the lope, or at least I can't tell anyway, like Chansey, his way is obvious. He is better to the right than to the left, loping. You don't notice it so much at the jog. And then my Appy, in our last live that we just did a little bit ago, he was actually better going to the left than to the right. He was more collected. So I think when they're more collected, it's probably easier for them because they're more balanced, and that's why they can be more collected. When they're not as collected, quit. They're probably not balanced as well. He's digging a hole to China. Okay, I'm gonna go take him back over there and get some more energy out of him. So we'll probably jog just a little bit first, and then I'm gonna ask him to lope. So stay tuned, because this could be entertaining. Okay, see this? We gotta get this energy out. Do they favor one side more than the other? Yeah, I think they do. I think horses are just like people. They're either left-handed or right-handed. So they're like, I'm right-handed, so things that I do with my right hand are a lot easier for me than if I do it with my left hand. So whenever I have to really do something, I always favor this side and want to use this side more. So like for a horse and their leads, when they're out in the pasture, you know, they'll lope on the side that's probably more comfortable. So just because it's easier. So anyway, are you ready to see a slope? He's ready. He said he was ready. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He does have a good backup on the lunge line here. I taught him that when he was younger. He's like really smart. I had him lunging pretty young. But I think he does the backup the best out of anything. Chance he's a little, he never really caught on to this, but last time I lunged him, he was getting it. So, but yeah. Oh, and Romeo. I'm getting Romeo back Saturday. And he does this part good too. I taught him this. Back. Whoa. Walk. Hey. Out. Jog. Come on. No. Walk. Okay, I need to breathe. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying not to be nervous, but I am because I'm just, yeah, okay. Get out. He can feel that. I guess because I don't know how he's going to be. So, jog. Good boy. See, I took those couple deep breaths and they helped. See, they can feel that kind of stuff. Even if you're trying not to be something, you're suppressing, and your energy becomes incongruent, which it means it doesn't match. So you're feeling one way, but you're pretending like you're not. And he's really good at like noticing those kind of things. So once I took those couple deep breaths, and it's like, I just thought to myself, whatever he does, it's okay. We're on video. Oh, well. I can handle whatever he's going to do. It's like, I just want him to be good, though. Stay out. Good boy. So now I'm breathing good. I'm relaxed. Walk. Good boy. Reverse. Good boy. Jog. Good boy. Stay out. Out. Good boy. Stay out. Out. Walk. Good boy. Good boy. Reverse. Oh, he cut in a little bit too close on that one. Just walk. Walk. Good boy. And take some deep breaths. Canter. Canter. Come on. Canter. Come on. Canter. Come on. Canter. Good boy. See? Good boy. Come on. Easy. Told you he'd be entertaining. Walk. 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 I'm going to make him calm down first. And then we'll try it again. Canter. 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 Come on. Come on. Canter. Good boy. Keep going. Come on. Hey. Good boy. Walk. Good boy. Yeah, this is a challenge for us just because of the cones, because I know how he can be with the cones. So I have to pay attention to the cones and him. And he can feel that, but that was actually pretty good, that last little bit. So we stopped on a good note. Let's reverse. Reverse. Good boy. I'm going to just let him walk just a little bit. I need to take a couple deep breaths here. And if Susan's still there, it's like we talked a while back about being empaths and working with horses. So things like staying between two cones with a horse like this can be very, very hard. Challenging. Stay out. Canter. No, stay out. Stay out. Canter. Canter. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, hey. Trot. There you go. Good boy. Come on. Canter. Boy. Hey. Walk. Stay out. Stay out. Walk. Canter. Canter. Come on. Canter. Wrong lead. Hey. Canter. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Well, that was my mom. Yeah. yelling out there. That distracted us. We were doing so good, I was getting ready to stop him too. But I do want to work with him going past this cone and being a good boy. Canter. Canter. Come on. Ah, ah. Canter. Good boy. Good boy. Uh-uh. Good boy. Walk. Good boy. I focused on keeping his nose tipped in that time. So I told you guys he would be entertaining. But actually, with the cone set up, walk. He's doing what I thought that he probably would. But hey, I was getting ready to reverse him, but yeah, I can't talk and can't do two things at once. What was I going to say? Oh, so for the challenge for us is having these cones here. He is still actually being a pretty good boy, and like I said, Lope, I can't really. When I was working with him more, we did get to where he was picking it up a little bit faster, but I have to be careful not to use too much because then he goes on the wrong lead or he crossfires, which there was one time during here where he crossfired. I forget what it was. I don't remember if he like kicked at that and he was like on one lead in the front and the other in the back. So this is the second time that we've lunged in a while. So I'm just kind of trying to ease him into the lope. So we're going to try it again. See if we can get it a little bit better. Canter. Canter. Come on. Good boy. Come on, come on. Stay out. Good boy. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Easy. Easy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Easy. Easy. Out. Good boy. Good boy. Walk. 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 Good boy. Whew. Yeah, I was getting ready to stop him and then he broke and then I had to make him go again. But that was pretty good. I wanted to lope him just a little bit more past this cone. Whoa. Whoa. Oh boy. Back. Back. Walk. Out. Out. Good boy. Walk. Out. Stay out. Boy. Canter. Stay out. Out. Canter. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Walk. Good boy. Reverse. Walk. Walk. We're almost done here. Canter. Canter. Come on. Canter. Come on. Stay out. Canter. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Walk. That was a test. Walk. I scooted him closer to the cone and see he went by it 2 times and didn't kick. So we're going to call that good. Jog. Let's just do a little jog to finish. Hey, jog. Come on. Hey. Stay out. Whoa. Good boy. Whoa. Whoa. Good boy. Okay. Come over here. Is there anybody still here? Sorry, I didn't want to stop until we, okay, somebody just said something, I think. Does he get a little grumpy sometimes? Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Yeah, he can be grumpy sometimes. Or, I don't know if you call it grumpy. He's just a little stinker. He's a little stinker sometimes. He still is young. I mean, he's 6, but he, his mind is still young. He hasn't quite matured yet. He's a little slow. No, I'm just teasing. He's actually really smart, and sometimes too smart for his own good. But I know how he is, and I know his little personality, and I just felt so claustrophobic with, wait, let me see what this says. Have you ever had rope burn? I was lunging my Arab to the right and was putting pressure on the hindquarters, and she started, oops, running back. I didn't want to drop the rope because I didn't want to teach her bad. Yes, he's cheeky. Yes, I have had rope burn for the same reason. Yeah, because if you let that rope go, it teaches them bad habits that they can get away. And my Romeo, when I first got him, he was the most difficult horse that I've ever tried to lunge in the beginning. And then I came across the Clinton Anderson method, and that helped me a lot with him. But yeah, he used to do this thing where it would happen so fast that I'm like, how did that happen? But he would duck and dive somehow. And I'm 16. When was your first horse? And do your horses, wait, choose, because when I'm an adult on my own, I would like a horse. Not sure if I understood that. When was your first horse? I had my first pony at 4, And I'm not sure how old I was when I got my first horse. But anyway, Romeo, he would do this duck and dive thing. And yeah, he would get away. And then it just became, once he knew that he could, she's asking, do your horses wear shoes? He doesn't. He's barefoot. Let's see. Yeah, he's the only one right now to have barefoot all the way around. Chansey and Baby have front shoes, and then my Appaloosa Wimpy, he has all the way around because his feet are a little bit more sensitive. Romeo, when I get him back, and if I get that mare too, I might be getting 2 horses this weekend. So I'll keep you guys posted. But Romeo, I think they're both barefoot too. So yes, you can ride them barefoot. Just depends on the horse and where you ride them. Just doing work in here, we don't have a lot of rocks or anything, so they're fine barefoot. But if you were to take them out in the trails and stuff, I would say, yeah, I would probably want them to have shoes, at least on the front, if not all the way around. But some horses' feet, they have tougher feet than others, so it just depends. He's never had shoes on yet, so yeah. So this is my little stinker boy. So I think he was probably entertaining, huh? Was he entertaining for you guys? I can't wait to see that one. I'm going to go back and watch it again. That one where he kicked the cone over there. You can't even see the cone now. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's laying down over there. He kicked it going by, and then I think he did a couple little things after that. But that's just his little personality. And I'm going to start working with cones. Oh, thank you. I'm going to start working with cones like that with him. Maybe not the next time. I think we'll just do it more open so I can kind of relax a little bit more. I just felt a little tense because knowing I had to keep him in between the cones so I could stay on here. Also knowing how he was going to act and then trying to keep him good and make him do what he was supposed to do. But next time I'll probably just lunge him without those, and then that is something that I'm going to work with him, because usually once he gets going, he kind of will ignore them. But yeah, he's just feeling good. I mean, you can see how he is. He's just a busybody, and it's like he just wants to be a little stinker. That's just his little personality. But he's very smart though. So yeah, and he used to be dark. You know, like, I don't know if you can tell where his spots are, his grayness. Yes, that's true. Horses help with anxiety and special needs people, and they can help people with emotional things going on. And I find that kind of interesting. I have some books on that I read, and what they can teach you and how they can help relax you, and just for handicapped people, physically challenged, I guess I should say. They're very good for core and balance. And yeah, and then just emotional help. I've heard of people that have gone to therapy and psychiatrists and stuff, and for years, and hadn't really gotten that far until they started using horses as they call it either equine assisted psychotherapy or equine facilitated psychotherapy, where they help people get through stuff like that, because they're mirrors of us, which yeah, they just teach you to be, yes, therapy horses. They just teach you to be in the present, and yeah, especially with somebody like him. I mean, your mind can't be anywhere else, because of this. See this? He makes sure that, but also I think the reason he's acting this way more so is because my focus is someplace else. And yeah, right now he's being a good boy though. Yay. Look at him. His focus is someplace else. But yeah, they just, and you want to make sure that you're in the present when you're around them. So nothing bad can happen. So yeah, with him, it's like lunging, loping for him. When he was younger, yeah, if I put too much pressure on him to make him lope, it would be almost too much. And not being mean or anything, but just like, increasing my energy too much, or like, moving into him and come on, it's like it would make him go on the opposite lead. So if we were going to the right, instead of him taking the right lead, he would take his left lead just because he was moving away from the pressure too much instead of moving forward. That's just because he didn't know. So until I get to like lunge him a little bit more, I'm just gonna keep easing him into it the way I have been. But there was one time, I think during that he did actually pick it up pretty quick. And so it just takes time. At least this is the way I do it. And it just takes time and patience and just, that's how I taught my Appy too. I ask him and some people are like, what is it? Ask, tell, make, or something like that. So you ask them, and then if they don't do it, you tell them. And then if they don't do that, then you make them. I don't like to be that, what would you call it? I don't like it to happen that fast. I don't mind if they take their time, especially because they're Western pleasure and back up. Western pleasure, even if you're showing and they ask you for your gait, you can kind of take your time to get into it. So it doesn't have to be picked up like right away. And I think with mine too, part of the reason that they're slow is because I kind of ease them into it, with with the jog, like how he is with the jog. I ask him, come on. And I kind of, let it be his idea to go into it. And then he goes into it more relaxed. But then once I start riding him and stuff too, then, I will get a little bit more, I will want it just a little more precise when I ask them to go into it. And even with lunging, because you can teach them how to, say, pick up their leads quicker. And that's what I've done with Chansey. So we haven't gotten there with him yet. But with Chansey, when I first got him and was riding, it would take us, this pasture here, it would take us like a half to a whole circle to get into the lope. And yeah, we started working on his back, but on the ground too. Just if he didn't pick up his lead, like if he started to trot into it, I'd stop him, make him walk, and then do it again. And just make him stop and start until he picked it up correctly, like right away, instead of like trotting into it. I don't care if they walk and don't take it as soon as you ask, as long as they don't trot into it. So same with the jog. If they're walking, quit. Hey. If they're walking and they walk and then they go into it, that's fine. But if they walk and then their walk gets faster and faster and faster and then they go into it, I don't like that. So I'll make them stop. And then you just repeat that. You just do it over and over again. So if you're, riding and on their backs and they either trot into their lope or they walk fast into their jog, it would just be repetition of stopping, and you can like maybe back and then walk off again. Oh, thank you for the other thumbs up. Back and then walk off again, and then ask them again until they, you know, go from the walk to the jog or the walk to the lope. You don't want them to, now this is just for Western pleasure, you don't want them to take those trot steps before they go into the lope. So Chansey, like I said, I've like done some of that on the lunge line and some of it on his back. And he's gotten to where he picks up his leads pretty quickly. And we need to work on that more and tighten that up and tighten his lope up a little bit more. And I wanted to ride him today. He sprung a shoe. So, yeah. So I lunged Wimpy. Lunged this little man that has like a hole here. I don't know if you can see his hole. But yeah, he's getting antsy, but it is kind of good for him to, oh yeah, chewing on the rope, which, yeah, I don't like them to chew. They chew on the rope that in their tie-up area. I don't mind that so much, but not this, because this is my favorite lunge line. And I don't want them to chew it up and mess it up. So, yeah, but this is good for him to stand here like this. So, anyway, so what do you guys think of my little boy? I'll start doing more videos of him. Quit. Have you heard the lick it? The lick it? Is that what it was? Lick it? I haven't heard of that. Okay, quit. Back. Back. Okay. Whoa. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, this video is like 47 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know what time it is. It's getting, we still got a little bit of time before dark and feeding time. It's getting a little bit chilly. Okay, yeah, I'll look them up. Quit. Quit. I'm going to be curious to go back and watch it, and yeah, I'll try to work on the other video and get it up of him from 2 days ago so you guys can see. Quit! Okay, he's starting to get a little bit, okay, so it's probably about 4:11 here. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for watching. I always like when you're here. Yeah, so it's probably about 4:11 here because it looks like we still have a little bit of daylight. I'm not liking this time change, but yeah, it's getting a little chilly. So I'm going to put him up, and I might get my Chansey out and do a little bit. Oh, so you guys are probably about 4 hours ahead then. Yeah, I never can remember the time difference for us. But yeah, I might get my Chansey out and maybe do a little lunging with him. He's used to being, 10, in the morning. Oh, that's cool. Wow. So is this, let's see, we're Tuesday here. Are you Wednesday morning then? Wednesday morning, I think. Australia is ahead. So yeah, Chansey's always used to getting out, and he's over there rubbing his butt. Better get to him before he rubs his tail. Yes, Wednesday, okay. Yeah, he's used to being getting out first and doing his stuff, but I got Wimpy out. Well, Wimpy was already out doing... Stop it. He just tried to nip me. Now you can stay back there. But Wimpy was out doing his pasture time because his pen was being cleaned, and so I just put his halter on and did the live video of him. So, and then next I wanted to do him just to see how he was going to be today. And when I walked to his pen to get him out, Chancey nickered. He wanted to come out. So I feel bad because he always gets to come out first and do something first before anybody else. So he's feeling neglected right now. So he's like, I know if I rub my butt in my tail, my mommy will like stop and come get me because she hates when I do that. Not really, but seems like that's what he's doing. Very interesting when do live stream, people watch it from. Yes, it is. Yeah, and you're in New York. We got New York, Australia, Canada, right? Yeah, and this is Reno. So. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the thumbs up. If you want to see more, yes, that's what I was thinking. Susan's Canada, and I can't remember if there was somebody else on here or not. I think just you three for right now. Get rain and snow, yes. So we're November. We haven't gotten any snow yet, so yay. And I think all this rest of the week is supposed to be all sunny, which is good, but it's supposed to be getting a little bit colder, I think, tomorrow and Thursday. And then the temperature goes back up just a little bit. But yeah, I don't mind the cold so much. I just hate the snow. Yep, we're in the desert, but we still get snow. Yeah, but we get a lot of days like this. This sunny blue skies, and yeah, but we still get yeah, it's November, and we're still having good weather though for November. But a lot of times we can have oh, thank you, Susan. They're actually fun. I like doing these. But yeah, I forget what I was going to say now. My mind just, oh, yeah, the snow. I hate when it snows. It's pretty when it first falls and everything, and it's nice, but once it kind of starts to seep into the ground, then it gets muddy and stuff. You know, I didn't mind it so much before I got horses, and now having horses when you have to come out twice a day to feed and stuff like that in it, it's not that fun. But it is really pretty when we get snow and then the sun's out. You know, it's like, it's really, really fun. I have some videos. Oh, maybe not on here. Well, I don't know if I have some videos on here or not. Yeah, horses are fun. So yeah, when you get a little bit older, they're like really, really fun to have. I had horses when I was little, and then was away from them for a while, and got my first horse here in 2005. My first horse as an adult, and that was my Appy. And yeah, and I have 4 now, going up to 5, maybe 6 on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure, but sometime this weekend. So I'll do some live videos too of Romeo, and then the mare that he's staying with now. I might be getting her too. Her name is Stargazer. So I'll do some lives this weekend if I don't do any more in between there, but I'll do some of them when I get them so you guys can see them. And Romeo is mine. I had him, I got him in 2007 as an 8-month-old. So he was a baby when I got him. I had him for 10 years and found him a home. And okay, thank you, Susan. I found him a home, but now I'm getting him back. They just had a baby, and they need to get rid of the horses, so they had gotten another horse too. So it looks like I might be getting both of them this weekend. So you guys watch for that, and I'll keep you posted. And I don't know if I'll be able to do live videos on the way there, because I think you have to have an internet connection, and I don't know how lives work if you're, and plus if it did, I think it would cost me money doing it that way. So I might do video, regular video, and then I'll save the live videos for when I get home this weekend. So watch for those. And I don't know if I'll do any more this week. Do you guys like the live videos? Do you like those better than the regular videos, or do you like both? What do you guys like the best? Do you like the lives? Give it a thumbs up, or say yes, say something. Yes, you like the lives? Okay. You like the lives better than the regular? Both. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've just been really busy lately. I did, like I said, get some solo shot videos of Chancey, him, and Baby lunging this last weekend. But I've been trying to get the pens ready for these horses. Like Romeo's pen, it had grown weeds because there was nobody in there. So getting that cleaned up and get back and stuff. So just been busy doing that. Live videos are much easier, but yeah, I miss my other videos too. I actually have a riding video that I want to make of Baby. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, live videos are fun for that. So yeah, I like the interaction. You know, I like when you guys like talk to me and say hi and quit and ask questions and stuff. But yeah, I'll get back to my other videos too. But yeah, just I hadn't made a lot, or hadn't posted a video in just a little over a week, so I thought these are always easier to do. And yeah, it was just a good day to do it too. So who is it? Oh, that one over there, that's my mom's horse. That's Falco, and he is I think he's 14 or 15. And yeah, so I have 4 and my mom has 1, so we have 5 horses total right here, but possibly going to have 6 or 7. And I did have 6 a year and a half ago, and I found, like I said, Romeo a home and then Smokey a home, and Romeo's coming back, and then possibly Stargazer. So I'll be back up to maybe 6. But yeah, so that's kind of exciting. I'm curious to see how she is. I don't know anything about Stargazer. I know a lot about Romeo. Like I said, it's like I had him for 10 years before I found him a home. And yeah, he's a handful too sometimes. Oh, a black and white. I had a black and white paint for a little bit. It was his half brother. And actually, if you look at some of his videos, his name is Mouse. If you put in Life with Horses TV and then put Mouse, or Lene Perez and put Mouse, his videos will probably pop up. And he is actually a gray Tobiano paint, and well, that's dirt right there. I was gonna say you can see his color, but yeah, but this right here, that gray, that used to be darker. It was almost like a brown color. He was like brown and white almost when he was younger. But yeah, his papers, he's a gray Tobiano. But his half brother, I had him for a while. He was a black and white paint. He was really pretty. I have some videos of him too. His name was Montana. So but I don't have him anymore either. So just this little boy. And yeah, I knew being a gray he was going to get light, but I didn't think it would happen this fast. I figured he'd be older before I got this light. But yeah, let's see if we can. He's the darkest on his butt and the back of his legs. Come here. Well, can you see it? Back. I can't see if it's, yeah, I don't know if he'll stand still. But yeah, you can see right here. Am I on? Yeah, right here. That's the darkest on his body. And then he has, yeah, his barn name is Mouse because it's very faint now, but he had like a little Mickey Mouse right here. So if you look at like some of the older videos, yeah, you can, it's kind of faint, but it's kind of spread out now that he's like older too. But let go of that. He's just chewing on everything. All right, well, he's getting a little bit too much. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like his color too. It's different. It's unique. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the thumbs up, and I'll see you soon in another video. Okay? Bye-bye. Have a great night.